there, adventurers. I heard that there was treasure here, and I just know it's filled with gold and coins, and I need to find it. If I read these informational charts, maybe they'll lead me to the clues to find that treasure. This one's a timeline. A timeline is, it provides information about a series of events that occurred over a specific period of time. This timeline is a history of computers. The internet was created in 1969, and then in 1981, the laptop was invented. When the internet was created, it wasn't called the internet. It was called the ARPANET, and it wasn't used very widely because not many people had access to it. I wonder where I can find a clue that has to do with computers. There's a computer over here. Let's see what it says. I found a clue. Let's open it and see what this clue says. Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited. This clue says small. That's odd. Well, at least it's something. Maybe the next chart can give me another clue. This time I have a bar graph of kids' favorite summer activities. A bar graph is a great tool that you can use to learn about how things compare. For example, on this graph, kids were asked what their favorite summer activity was. This chart shows how many kids chose which activity. For example, only 5 kids chose listening to music, and it's the shortest bar on the bar graph. But if you look, reading a book had 20 kids, and it's the tallest graph. So that means the most kids chose reading a book in the summer, which is really exciting to me. I love when kiddos like to read. I think our next clue might be near some books. Do we know where some books? The reading nook, that's correct. Let's go see if there's one here. I found another clue. Let's see. What's this one gonna say? Golden. Huh? So I've gotten small and golden. These clues really aren't making much sense to me. Maybe my last chart can help me. This time we have a pie chart about different kinds of music. This chart is all about music. A pie graph is another tool that we can use to compare things. For this chart, kids were asked their favorite kinds of music, and the results are shown here. The more kids who answered means they get a bigger piece of the pie. Like on this one, 20 kids chose pop music. That means it's got a bigger piece, whereas only 5 kids chose rock, and it's a tiny little sliver of that pie. Since this chart's all about music, I wonder if our next clue might be in the music section. Where did I see some? Over here, let's go see. I found another clue. Let's see what this one says. I'm so excited, it's my final clue. Okay, so I've gotten small, I've gotten golden. What is this one gonna say? Pup. That's really odd. Small, golden, pup. Frisbee! You had a treasure this whole time?
Oh yeah, you might as well just call me a golden retriever.
Frisbee, what were you doing with that treasure?
Well, I was holding on to it for you.
Oh, but you are a small golden pup. I'm so glad to see you, Frisbee.
I'm glad to see you. You know I'm not actually a golden retriever.
What kind of puppy are you?
Well, I'm a bit of a Pomeranian and a Basset Hound mixed with a Spaniard and a Malamute and an Affenpinscher. And there's a couple other things in there.
You know they have a word for that, right?
Oh, what is it?
A mutt.
I can't believe you would call me that.
You are a mutt.
Oh.
We love our mutts, buddy. We do. Well, I am so excited I solved all these clues and I used that information that I got from all those timelines and charts. This is such a magnificent treasure, and they were hidden right here in front of me. I guess that teaches me that anytime I see maybe a chart or a timeline in a text, I better pay very close attention to it. Now, you may not find some golden coins like I did, but I guarantee you that author included some very important information hidden in those timelines and those charts for you. Frisbee? More treasure!
Yeah.
It never ends with this dog.
I'm always full of it.
Well, thank you, Frisbee, for helping me find the treasure. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back tomorrow for more fun and learning with me here on Arkansas PBS Rise and Shine.
See you later.